2,
No, we're already live.
1. Oh, I was like, cue the iCarly theme song.
Oh, well, shit,
I
hold on.
know
Yeah.
you see somehow the world's gonna change for me. I think that's how it goes.
And be so wonderful.
Ding dong. Stop that.
I
Stop.
will.
Stop that. Stop. Stop.
Hurt. Stopping.
I'm gonna murder. No, I don't want to multitask, PC. Did you ever just think of that? Awesome. Who wants to do our fun recap thing that we do?
Blue Jay, I guess, will, as they are ordering. Fuck. Babe, what's a hand roll versus a cut roll? Cut roll's the one I want, right?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Sorry. um, yes,
A
last session.
normal roll is
We
what you
arrived
want.
back at the school with the brats that are all probably up to the characters.
Yeah, so last session we finished rounding up the last of the familiars. Uri tried really, really hard to kiss a little bugbear man. You did your best, buddy. We're proud of you, though. And then yes, we were not able to find the lovebird, the werebear. Sorry, that's not right. Uh, the bugbear, undead bugbear. He's chilling in his section of the forest. We found the otter, and then as it was getting dark, we were able to find the Komodo dragon. With that, we rounded back up at the school, to which there was a literal shitstorm going on. The group got to see like a kind of massive storm kind of towards the library. Two kids, no, they're not kids, two students ran out of the library, kind of terrified to talk about what they saw. The head, no, not the headmistress, the archmage and Professor Serafina were like, well, one of us needs to go in there kind of thing, but kind of awkwardly, like neither one of them wanted to. Eventually the archmage decided to go in. He got his butthole knocked into a door. Oh, this is when we also ran into the Kitus group. Hey besties. Kitus group ran in first once the archmage was pulled out and assessed for head trauma. um, then our group followed in. We found a very swanky man in a top hat, not man, satyr, in a top hat. He decided to check out some books from his local library. That may or may not be concerning, but I guess no, we won't see. Maybe. That's someone else's problem, not ours.
He didn't kill us outright, so not my problem.
Um, the our swanky friend definitely had mentioned or had a very awesome monologue that unfortunately, because of just 2 weeks of being MIA, uh, I only remember literally the last little portion, which is when he mentions secrets. When he does talk about secrets, he looks at a handful of people: Seamus, Chara, Berlioz, and then from the other group, the bird and the Jabin. There was a lot of angry old man cursing, and the swanky man with the top hat totally got javelined. To which we did try to grab the books, but man's just powerful. So he pulled a disappearing act like everyone's fathers in this group. And yeah, uh, some of us tried to help the barricade. We were thoroughly apologized to by Professor Serafina. We all turned in for the night. And I think the next morning we were planning on going to interact with the staff of memories. Memory staff?
Staff
Yes?
of memories.
Yes. There was a small conversation about magic too at the start of the morning.
It's magic.
Magic's weird.
Magic is
Magic is
magic.
weird.
Makes sense.
Magic is magic, just as Veeg is Veeg.
Exactly.
Can I give this inspiration to Albatross?
No, that's not how it works.
Damn it.
You'll get
Good
it
try though.
anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, the Veeg needs one too, so
We'll fight Bugdad. I wasted my inspiration to phone a bitch that doesn't want to answer.
Maybe. They answered. They just hung up. They just
Anyway.
breathed heavy and hung up.
I picture the breathing heavy is just like a scoff and then hanging up.
Yeah, pretty much. They pull the phone away and just look at disgust at it and then put it back. But it's not even like a smartphone, so it's just like an old
At the same
rotary
time.
phone.
I was like, ugh.
Yeah, and they just like look at the receiver like ugh, and then just hang up. Well, okie dokie, everybody. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good recap. That's covered pretty much everything. You guys are as the morning comes, you guys find yourself contemplating how everything has been going on. And you guys are heading over to the headmistress at her office. As you guys are actually heading over there, I do want to point out that a lot of the familiars that you guys collected and rounded up successfully are carefully put back in makeshift pens. The Aussies are back at work, furiously getting them all packed up and ready to go. Some of the familiars are actually missing, though, of course, including, but not limited to, the rabbit, the artificial lovebird, the otter, the turkey, and the baboon.
Wait a minute. We grabbed two of those.
That may be, but you do not see them out there in the pens. You would also hear in passing through the courtyard to the headmistress's office is a familiar voice, the Arcane Kitsune. It thanks you all for your protection and haste, quite frankly, because it could have gone sideways, and you guys made the extra effort to stay out pretty late at night, actually, to get as many of these guys as you guys could. I'll go ahead and open up this map if you guys want to see. Bam.
Wee.
Eyeballs. Alright. Where'd you guys go? There you are.
We're inside still.
Pew.
Almost forgot I was ordering sushi, y'all. This would have been tragic.
Tacos and sushi. Tacos and sushi. Tacos and sushi. Ain't that a presa?
That's what I need in my life.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why this is like.
Holding on.
Okay. I guess that's good. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Yes, you guys are now here at the headmistress's office. You do have motion of your tokens. Not that you would be exiting the office, but if you want to go walk around, I don't know, do whatever you want in here. Yes, the first thing that's gonna happen is the headmistress will stand and she will immediately thank you all. that's the first things first. Thank you all for your help, and even though you didn't need to, you guys still managed to sustain the integrity of the school and its students and the unclaimed familiars just by simply going above and beyond. I mean, you guys were urged not to go into the library for safety reasons, but the fact that you guys not only went in there anyways and confronted whomsoever they were, you guys did it successfully and nobody got hurt. That's said loosely. You good? We're good? People are dying? People are dying.
Alright, there we go. Okay.
Discord's being a monster lately.
Everybody's dying.
Cool. I died for a second. Hello?
It's okay, everyone died. We good now?
I think so.
You don't sound like you're halfway down the hallway, so I hope so.
So if you were talking, cannot hear you.
Do I sound fucked up?
No,
Not
you
right
sound-
now.
I can hear you fine.
How's Chara doing? Is Chara dying?
That seems like a yes.
I see that he asked 2 minutes ago if people were talking because he hasn't heard anything.
Yeah.
What's the most polite way to tell him to leave and join back? That doesn't
He
involve
did
me
that.
immediately kicking him. Did he try?
You think so?
Yeah, he just come back once already anyway.
Damn.
Is he just kind of deafened right now?
His laptop's kicking his ass.
Okay,
Yeah.
but Discord's not doing him any favors though. Discord, get your shit together, man.
Oh.
What do we pay you for? I pay
Yeah.
like $11 a month. For what?
Yeah, I paid you $100. The least you could do is work correctly. What the hell am I looking at, Blue Jay? Hate that.
The Papa John's.
Mm-hmm.
How about now?
Hello,
How about
friend.
now?
Oh no.
Change audio outputs.
Oh,
I heard something.
And hear people
Yay.
again.
Ah,
I can't have Foundry open for whatever reason and be able to hear people, but
that's okay.
It's
I
Discord.
mean, truthfully, we're probably gonna theater of the mind tonight anyway, so don't feel pressured
Yeah,
to try and open this shit if you can't, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, by all means, don't bother.
Yeah. Just
Anyways.
for me.
Yeah, you're good. If you have to roll, obviously you can just roll off your D&D Beyond
Yeah.
sheet. That's just as fine. So yes, the headmistress
better
will
luck.
greet you all, and she will thank you all for your
see that.
courage and bravery in defending the school, as well as actually helping get the familiars, because you know that was something that they definitely were unaware of a possibility happening during this day of all fucking days. And as promised, she will hold the staff out in front of her and offer it your usage of the Staff of Memories.
Does anybody have any just like first impressions? Seeing it, the wood is of a darker stain maintenance wood, and there at the end of it is a almost looks like a whirling compass with a few floating cogs. Very
Pretty cool.
very similar to like the globe. If you, I don't know if you can see it on the map there. That sits in the middle of the office waiting area, receptionist area. It's rather large, but not the staff version is much more, and a little less colorful. It's only got like a very like misty white hue amidst the cogs. But yes, she will hold it out for one of you to use. And
I don't think.
yeah,
I was like, I don't think Brillius is gonna use it, but he would grab it to like try to hand to Chara because this is.
Yeah.
He's
handing it to
good.
Chara.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whole reason for being here.
Berlioz,
Hey,
as soon
what's
as
up?
you take the staff, you begin to get some hot flashes here, and your breathing becomes very heavily paced, and your eyes kind of go wide. That's what everybody else sees, right? Everyone else sees you kind of like, almost looks like your brain's taking you, melting into a different
Oh, great.
place right here for a second.
Ooh, flashback time.
Berlioz is tweaking. Oh no.
Oh. Oh.
Huh.
You're good.
But it only happens for a second before Chara, you take the staff from them, and you're brought back.
Does the same thing start happening to Chara, or
I didn't like that.
I
I'm gonna
will.
sit down.
I will go into detail about what Berlioz saw, but Chara. The staff you can see now as you go to grab it is humming with like arcane energy. Like it's you don't realize, and even Seamus, just because you happen to be like amidst the middle of the crossing of the staff from person to person, don't realize how much arcane energy is in this thing. Until Chara, you're now holding it, and your heart is pounding, and you take a deep breath, and you grip the staff fully, and the visions begin to swirl around you.
all right?
So
I was given no direction whatsoever on how to use this.
Nope.
Right.
What, buddy?
Fuck.
and this thing doesn't seem to have doesn't seem to come with a manual at all.
Siri.
Yeah. Basically.
Hey, Google.
Focus on the
Any
memory.
kind of digital
Oh
assistant.
god, what's up? So the first thing to note is you already feel like fragments of your memories are fading around you, like all around you, and you see bits and pieces at first. First, they're just images, and you see Estelle, and you see the baby infant form of your child that you can remember. You see time you spent with the in the Trident Kingdom. You see all different kinds of things. Your time spent just in Sembia playing music for lords and ladies, and nothing seems coherent at first. It's just flashes of different memories. Some of then it gets a little weird when you start to see images of Yastel, and she's frustrated and angry, which is not something that you're used to really seeing. Not like that. Sure, you guys had spats or whatever, but like here and there, but who doesn't? But this was like anger. She's feeling something, and you're not really sure if it's at you or if it's at somebody else. I mean, you would think you would remember stuff that would have happened if it was to you, but this particular memory, it doesn't quite make a whole lot of sense. And it isn't until you seeing her in this memory really, really, really makes you think of your daughter. And you think back to when you saw that little girl in the cave, or at the hideout, with that strange masked looking man. The entire image gets blown up, and it feels like you're there once again. Except for this time, you're outside of your body. And you can see you and the party members escaping. You can see this man standing there, faceless, with holding his hands on top of a cane in front of him. And this little girl, elven girl, behind him, holding his leg. Roll me a perception.
Fucking, okay. How do you fucking use the bot again? It's been a minute.
Exclamation point, or, yes. Exclamation point R. And then you can just type perk if you're on the right character.
Hopefully I am. I feel the last time I used this was probably on... Yeah.
Then you can just exclamation point R, and then you should just be able to do character, or exclamation point character space Chara.
I might have to put in the full name. Nope, okay, wonderful.
There you go. Now the perception check should work.
What the fuck?
Oh.
You have to switch the off or C.
I'll just
because
go
it's a
to
check.
D&D Beyond and
Oh,
fucking roll
you know
it.
what? He's so right. It's a check, so you have to
What?
exclamation point C.
But if I don't, I should have my one-a-day reroll because of my class.
Let me check. On
So I
Foundry, it says that you don't.
okay,
I don't know how updated that is for you, though.
then I'll use... Yeah, Tides of Chaos. Once per long rest, you can gain advantage on one attack roll, build check, saving throw. Doesn't specify if it has to be done before or after the roll, but I'm gonna use that because this is kind of fucking important.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
There's no way that no one could have given me nothing before I went in, I will use a... what the fuck is it called? Just using all the things. Where is it?
I suppose if God will allow Rack
Bend luck.
smacked you with a guidance
It's a
as the stat was passed.
Honestly, what I would have
Yeah,
said
Tides of Chaos
is
is no action, but Bend luck as well to add a d4 for as much as that'll help.
Hey,
Hey,
could help.
making that
I
a
mean, that's a 17.
17? Yeah, better than a 14. Or 13.
You know what? That's a lot better than a. Eeny, meeny, miny, this one. Alright, I was just freaking out for a second.
Like robotic, like yes.
So, looking around here in the stream, you walk closer to the man with the cane. And you begin to try to get a good look at him. He's got silvery hair and, again, the mask over his face, so you can't quite see anything. And as you go to reach up and look at his face, try to take the mask off, you can't. He's not a physical object you can touch. And the reason for that is because it's still just your memories. So you can only see what you've seen. Which is actually true in real life. You cannot dream of somebody you've never seen before. Which is weird because I feel like I've dreamt of strangers before. But yes, so you go to reach for the mask to take it off to see this individual and you don't see anything. It won't let you. But you start inspecting his suit and it's very finely tailored. I mean, you of all people would know a fine fabric when you've seen one. And you begin starting to inspect the jewelry and what has this man got? What is he wearing? The cane, how valuable is the cane? While inspecting that, you roll over, your eyes roll over the cane to his hands and you notice something very specific. A ring is black, has a black stone, and dragon claws. And for a moment, you're like, the fuck? How did that? How? Dirty fucking bastard. And as you continue to look, the little girl, she's looking at something clearly. And she's looking at you guys as you are exiting the building. And as you try to like sit behind her and kind of look to see where she's looking and line up her eyeballs with whoever is in the group at the time of you leaving, she's looking right at you. And it's a little, she doesn't look afraid, but she doesn't necessarily look comfortable at the situation. However, I, above game, don't think that any small child should be stuck in a situation like that, no matter where this child is from or otherwise. But, and she kind of has a very specific feature that looks almost like your eyes, but at first you're like, no, she doesn't look not necessarily like anyone you would know, or even like yourself. But there's something very peculiar about her that is very off-putting to you. And just as you're going to try and assess it a little bit further or dig into some memories of Estelle so you can compare the two, your vision is blurred. And in a final image is shown in the form of a map. And as you're looking at it, you're like, what? Why would I need that? What does that mean? You know, Sembia, you've been quite a few different places. Traveled with tribunes and doesn't quite point to anywhere on this map. And as you're looking it over, you're looking at it and you realize these are all marked places that you've been. And then in a gray area off to the left side of the map, the manifestation of a blood red X appears. And of course, this is not somewhere you've been. So you don't recognize where it's hovering. But the name underneath it is also revealed. And the name is Avernus's Edge. It means nothing to you, and you're not really sure why you would even be able to see it at this point. Because everything up till now has been something that you've seen, something that you know. And honestly, the idea that someone may be interjecting in your memories or fucking with the staff, you don't know. It freaks you out. You drop the staff and you come to, and everyone around you is kind of just like wide-eyed at this point, I guess. Like, what the fuck were you doing, brother? And you feel like your body can't, like you're trying to catch your breath at this time.
Yeah, Chara definitely would like a bit of that sort of bubbly flesh sort of thing going on, as happens in times of emotional turmoil and just
So bad trip.
I have tried a good many drugs in my past. This baddest of trips. Do not recommend.
Ah,
I'm
that's unfortunate.
hoping
Did
that
you at least learn something?
yes, I was trying to say that I'm hoping that what I've learned outweighs this. The feeling, my lungs. I feel like I haven't been breathing for the past 12 minutes. Don't know what you weird magicians put in that stick, but it's something, that's for certain.
The headmistress looks at all
Random
of you like,
question.
yeah, no, there's a reason why we don't recommend the willy-nilly usage of it for most of the students.
Yeah, I don't recommend using that to find a lost book at all. Unless it's a really important, like, necromantical, like, something book. I don't know. Anyway, question to the group. Has anyone ever heard of a little place called Avernus's Edge at all? Perchance?
Mm-mm.
Doesn't ring a bell for me.
I feared that was going to be the answer. Fuck.
Just in case, let me just throw one of these out here. Shoot. Nope.
Just as I suspected. I don't know.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Does anybody else want to try to roll to see if they know?
You know, I always find some humor in doing it for Berlioz.
Good chow. That's a 5.
Not a chance.
Hell yeah, bitches.
How? How do you do this every time? You don't ever mean to. Yeah, Seamus, it's a weird gray area for you. It's a little off of the beaten path anyways, and it's definitely not somewhere you would have traveled toward at all. It's funny because people say that you've been up and down the Sword Coast, and people don't tell you that down south of the Sword Coast, it's technically not the Sword Coast. So doesn't count when people say that. A lot of people have not been down there. Uri, it's on the other side of the Sea of Fallen Stars, so not likely that you've sailed a lot there.
Yeah, that tracks.
Berlioz.
I
For
didn't do it. The
some
gods did.
reason. Well, no, it's funny because, like, of all the people that may or may not have heard of obscure places, it would be him, but, like, he literally would never know why. I can't tell you right now. Yeah, this would be some weird place that you may have heard the name of once, but by, like, your mom or something. Not in a history book. Not by any friends or family. No. Let me see. Not by any friends. Not by any teachers. If it was anybody, it was your mom. In a conversation to somebody else that you didn't know. Does it mean anything to you? Absolutely not. Do you know what's there? Absolutely not.
Oh no, for sure not. I think what is happening is that he's thinking about it and he's shaking his head no, but then eventually he just starts nodding. Heard of it? That's I've heard the name. That's as good as we're gonna get here.
Well, that's more than
yeah.
I had.
You know, you're not wrong.
Okay, so let's recap for me, out of and in character here. No. Creepy dude at least knows where your daughter is. Something happened to her mother. Creepy dude wants an item or wants you to get something. And now we have...
I don't think that was ever shared.
That'd be above board then.
Yes.
Okay, so creepy dude wants something from you.
Like, yeah.
Because that much was shared.
Or wants me to get something.
I just mean in character. That's all my character gathered.
Yeah.
And you've got some information from the staff on a location.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, sounds like you need the memory stuff more than anyone else now. But this magician, apologies if that's offensive.
You could just call her a
I'm always
headmistress.
checking if one. I don't respect authority.
Okay.
I respect that.
Fair. Me neither.
Wouldn't happen to have a way to like check if one's brain has been befuddled with magic and like made memories not as they were. Heard of stuff like that, but I know very little. So asking a professional.
I mean, of course, we have spells and checks for that, of course. In behind you, unheard by any of you, you hear the heavy footsteps of the Archmage enter in. And he enters in, and the first thing he says is, I heard that you would be using the Stuff of Memories. Has anything gone wrong? The headmistress is immediately defensive, like, no, everything's good.
I mean, is usage normally followed by like a consistent headache that has yet to go away? If so, then no.
Yes, you heavily used. It will take a toll on you. I'm sure that the headmistress was able to tell you that before use. Is that right?
No, she didn't. We weren't informed.
Yes, but
We
they've
just
been
sort of
under
given
full
it.
supervision the
called
entire
grab it.
time. At this point, the Archmage is like really uncomfortable by everything going on and very confused. Meanwhile, the headmistress is like slinking back in her chair to hide behind the desk. Like, okay, no one died. Like, that's 2 goods in 2 days, right? Come on. And the Archmage is like, are you feeling alright, son, after using the staff? Other than the slight confusion and inability to breathe?
I mean,
You didn't see anything
I'll
unusual,
survive,
right?
technically. I mean, define unusual. Thing is unusual to me. I'm.
Oh, you know, the usual. Flying
So
monkeys, monsters with many eyes, horde nightmares, fuel, temptations for many
I-
devils these days.
Sort of just uh essentially, I don't know how to describe the next bit. Major image to like essentially like the scene playing out of like the red X fucking appearing. Quickly.
Oh, well, that can't be.
Oh.
Huh.
For the reasons.
No, it's
Real-
okay. Seamus is here.
Well, it's not so much that, is it?
Wild magic, woohoo!
Oh, understood. I understand now.
Ooh.
What's happening? I feel like I missed something. Did I cut
Wild
out?
magic search. No, you're fine.
Oh, got it.
It's fucking beautiful. No, this isn't a chill. As funny as that would be, where is it? I vaguely know what a modron is. I'll copy and paste it into the result of it.
They're very cute.
Yeah, aren't they like little sort of fleshy robot guys from?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weirdly. I'm a little disturbed by some of it, but the other part of me is intrigued.
Yeah, we love having visuals. This is great. I vaguely know what they look like enough. It's fine.
I'm going to
It
give
doesn't
you
Specify
little
whether
picture.
it's only. So
No, it doesn't. Here's an image for you
Sorry.
guys because they're very cute.
his name is Jessamy. He is my friend.
You just make friends like that?
Apparently,
Uh,
like make a map and just a little robot guy just appears in the middle of. Oh.
Oh.
Charming.
Hmm.
It looks worse when you blow up the image,
Oh,
actually, now
I
that
wanted
I'm
it.
thinking about it. It was cute when it was just a little thumbnail.
Yeah, dog is. Or it gives
even
me
know what
like
to say about
all
that one.
Tomorrow's vibes. Like, what the fuck?
Does it have a face on top too?
Yes.
Oh.
Mm.
God.
He
Horrific.
means well, I think.
He's a hardy little guy.
I-
Jesus Christ, a 15 armor class?
Damn.
That's the same as Momo has. What the fuck?
The thing has happened before. I wasn't expecting a little fucking guy. Oh, are you chill, little fella?
It just kind of like pokes its little its little javelin at your leg. Oh my gosh, they can actually just try and punch you.
But is that what they're going to do? Is
He's just gonna punch you in the ankle.
Oh, the fucking fireball! That most definitely.
Whoa!
Does that hit you?
Even if I put up shield, I don't have mage armor up, so it would hit.
2 damage. Right.
Fuck.
Your little friend doesn't look like
silvery
he likes you.
Silvery barbs.
It gets an at 20
Okay.
to punch.
Need to.
There we go.
There's silvery barbs. I need that.
Your little guy looks
Right.
hostile.
Advantage.
It sees you say that, Berlioz, and starts walking towards you.
Roll another 20. Okay. Rolled
Wow.
another
That
20
makes
to see if
another
it
one.
went wild again. It would have been amazing if it went wild again.
That was
but it
so
didn't.
crazy because it almost did.
That would have been fucking great.
What if you just summoned another one? Would they fight each other? Who knows?
They band together.
I don't appreciate you doing things, little guy. Fuck. This is a very unwelcome distraction. Can someone? It's still trying to hit me.
It threw a javelin at Berlioz, and
failing,
the javelin
but-
just went up and like hit itself.
I'm just gonna kind of
This
go
guy,
and walk over and pick it up. Just gonna pick it up.
Nice. It did
Let's say
take
it threw its
damage.
javelin, so now all it can do is
Under the
punch
arm.
you.
I've found 3 natural ones
That's insane.
out of a total,
That means your next hit's
total
gonna
of
hurt.
5 rolls.
It's time for that crit, right? Let's go.
Yeah.
There's the little was it called a
It's a tridrone.
yeah, mod
A
drone.
mod drone.
This one
Okay.
is the tridrone of the.
Okay. Yeah,
Mod drone.
does it kind of do anything that when I just kind of walk over and pick it up?
If you try to pick it up, it's gonna try and stab you.
That's evil.
Do it.
Can we put it in a
It's
box
Tiptoe.
and put it
Pick up
outside?
Tiptoe.
You know what's fun too is that technically, if this was like actual combat, this thing is capable of doing 3 attacks.
Ew.
It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can do 3 attacks in 1 round.
That's pretty funny. I like it.
You know, can I just
want
take out
one.
a
From
can I just take out a cooking pot and just put it over it? Just fucking sit on it.
What's fun too is Axiotic Mind, the Tridrone can't be compelled to act in a manner contrary to its nature or its instructions. And it's not attacking you because it's evil. Just want to point that out.
It just doesn't like you. It just
is
doesn't like
just a
Echo.
little bastard.
It's fun. It's actually a lawful neutral creature, and it just doesn't like that it was put in a situation where there's a ton of people and it's against its will.
It's got social anxiety.
Like, it's not my fault.
Like, he's not hurting you people to try to hurt you. He's hurting you all because he's scared.
Just put him outside.
They're also not small creatures. They're definitely medium constructs.
Oh, I definitely deadass
Yeah.
thought it was a little
There was
creature
like-
on the ground.
Oh,
No,
I thought-
he's
I thought you
very
said it
much
was an
like
open.
4 foot tall.
Damn.
I apologize, little guy.
I mean, he's still small compared to you guys.
Wow.
If you're able to understand the common tongue, chill. Most times the extra magic shit that happens doesn't last long. So just chill, King.
It's just waving the javelins up and down like.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to summon you. It just happens sometimes.
Well, for the next like 30 more seconds, he's still here. He's just angrily waving.
Just don't make eye
I'm
contact.
really waving chill. Just stay there. Yes, map. This is what happened in the star. And then the X went poof and it appeared over the thing. This map has a lot of points that specify to like my movements, yeah, like to places that I specifically have been. Yeah, God.
Yes.
Or is it like
It's not so much that like it's not so much that you specifically had to have been there, but it is a place that you would have to know of. But I will say, confirming, you don't know this place, so some kind of outside force had to have been afflicted here for you to be notified of it.
Yes, I've never had a map like this point itself out at me. So, magicians, inform, be smart, because we're not.
The Archmage is just kind of like, it's fine. I'm sure that you've definitely heard of it somewhere. That's not the kind of issues I was hinting at that can happen with this staff, but
I've never heard of Avernus's Edge. I had no clue it had an edge.
well, if you go to visit, I hope you bring your sunscreen. Now, are you all prepared to depart?
No. You're not very helpful.
Seamus is gonna pick up the
It's your
staff.
fucking staff that
Well,
pointed
they're
this
just
out at me.
taunting,
Don't touch
like-
the...
Yoink.
What are you doing, Seamus?
I'm picking up the staff.
Sir?
Homie's not the only one who has memories he needs to see.
Picking up the staff, Seamus, what is it that you're trying to actively see?
Seamus is trying to look for memories that seem
I guess
to
what
have
is he
been
hoping?
rid of. Memories he knows he should have that don't seem to be there.
Interesting. Roll me a history check.
Oh god. Okay, goodbye. You know,
Not your high intelligence.
No, fuck you. Where's Beyond? No, I'll roll it on here. Fuck it, that's gonna take too long. A +3. I should have smoked myself for the guidance first.
I bend your luck to minus a d4 now.
Damn.
That's awful. I need to one more level in wizard before I can do cool shit. That's all I got for me for now.
It's like a fucking skill issue.
Yeah, literally. Literally.
Really, I'm a basic bitch wizard. I've only got one level.
Alright, now you have to make a con save.
Okie doke.
You did not pass, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sucks to say.
That's awful.
So you did not pass, I'm sorry. Okay, hold on one second. I will explain.
I
will
throw
explain.
up.
Yeah, you do. You take what? So okay, I guess we'll do it sequentially. Seamus says you take the staff. You begin feeling exactly how Berlioz and Chara were feeling a second ago when they touched the staff, which is immediate submersion into your subconscious. And in doing so, the air is taken out of your lungs and you are beginning to see in a third person view of your memories. This starts as always in flashes, and it's all kinds of things that you don't have any kind of control over when you first start. And as you do begin to gain control, as Chara did, you begin to navigate through your memories and you start trying to pry into more and more darker zones. And I guess the best way to describe this is you're walking down a hall and you know that the bathroom's on the left, and then you open the door and there's no bathroom there. It's pitch black. And you're like, that's not how bathrooms work. And then you're like, maybe it's the next one down, and you go down and there's just not even a door there. And now you're extra confused because this is a hallway that only goes one of two directions. And every time you continue down this hallway, the doors are slowly disappearing. Nothing is there, and it won't show you anything. And the further you keep trying to run down this specific hallway, everything in you begin to everything starts spinning, and you become nauseous. So much so that you drop the staff and everyone watches you fall to your knees and begin puking up your guts. You take 15 damage.
Holy fuck.
Everyone, including the Archmage and the headmistress, who's like peeking up over her desk, is horrified at this sight. The Archmage comes closer and kneels down and asks you, "What did you see, boy?"
Nothing, and that's the problem. Well, I went looking and found nothing.
That doesn't make any sense. That's not how the stuff works. It's supposed to... Unless... Have you been cursed?
I don't know.
I suppose it's not unlikely that you wouldn't know if you were cursed.
Can't you people like check for that with your magical who's or what's it? Instead of just asking.
Well, hold on. There was that lich situation. Not full lich. Demi-lich?
Demi-lich. Above game.
It was a demi-lich, but that seemed to sap our vitality. Nothing to do with my memories.
Oh, what? Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, if you could fix that tool, that'd be awesome. We'd like, to be healthier like we're supposed to be.
You two have been afflicted by a demi-lich.
It's a long story. There was a
Oh
lot
dear.
happening.
Has anyone else here been cursed by something that they would like to share?
I mean, maybe. Wouldn't know, would I?
Stares at your eye. No.
I don't know what you're talking about. Fucking, he's
Maybe
gonna slowly
maybe we
glance
should all
off to the
sit down in
side.
the circle, and you, also apparently powerful wizards, should check. You, for all of your seeming power that you have, don't
Well,
seem all too.
you cut him some
fucking
slack. He
good
got
with it.
ragdolled last night.
Yeah, sure, whatever. But like, I
Really? Okay.
this is why
wow.
I dislike magical institutions. This is why I left college. Fuck.
Valid.
Oh, that's for you.
There you go, buddy. You've healed up all your hit points now.
Oh, wait. Where'd you roll that?
Well,
I had
Oh,
to do a
okay.
D&D and Beyond because for some reason Foundry does not have my healing word, which is irritating.
That's stupid.
I didn't either. Hooray!
I
Thank
like
you.
my bonus actions.
Miss Ma'am, if you could just like tell me when you update all your spells and shit, I'll re-import
Well, the
all your
thing is,
shit.
I'm
well,
about to say,
we having this issue for some reason with
yeah.
Berlioz'
Well,
spells.
but if you touch anything on D&D and Beyond, it will. I have to reset everything.
No, but that's the thing. I haven't touched his spells since leveling up, other than the wizard ones. But healing word's a cleric spell. I don't change that one.
Seamus is gonna be like, so if you have like an awesome, cool dispel curse, you could just hit like, I don't know, myself. This
Yeah,
one,
he
and
would
maybe this
encourage
one
you
with-
all to join. Circle up, please, everyone. This shouldn't hurt, and if it does, then that's a whole other problem. Fucking hell. Yeah, he's at this point he's just like, y'all are just glutton for punishment. I can't help all of you. He he pulls his wand and begins to mutter to himself, casting a spell of Dispel Curse, and everyone who is in the circle, we'll move him. It looks a little.
It's a loose circle.
It's a loose. She's an oval, pentagon, depending on how you want to trace that.
Think tiny. Don't worry about it.
It's pretty. Yes. Berlioz and Seamus immediately. You feel a little bit lighter on the vitality end there. Not bogged down like this heavy feeling you had before.
Yay! Because that was 10 HP from us, and we're both intelligence builds.
Anybody else with a curse? It has been removed. If you have more than one curse, it doesn't work that way. It's random.
I mean,
How many of
we
us are
had curses
cursed?
and weren't aware of it.
How
Yeah,
many of us are
were,
cursed?
were any of us cursed? Because I'd imagine we'd feel something if we were.
Yeah,
and it's
no,
not
it was
wrong.
really just Berlioz and
Just the head.
Seamus. But that was just kind of like a. I think after Kara's words, the Archmage is just trying to cover his ass.
He's a little
Look at
lost,
that.
you don't
Kara's
understand.
doing more teaching at this school in 2 days than these guys have.
Yes.
That's
Well-
on principle, literally.
Yeah, well, thank you for your fucking hand waving, and you two seem visibly better. But what about the fucking memory stuff bullshit? Like, this stick, at least for me, I don't. It showed me shit that I haven't seen. So, like, fucking explain that to me, darling. Please. For the love of the god.
Well, it could be many things. I've dispelled the curse from you now, but if there was a curse before, somebody could be controlling your memories. Somebody could have replaced memories, altered. That is not my place of expertise. However, I do know that altering memories is not impossible. It can be done. I'm not sure who you may have met in your previous moments of life, of someone who would be capable of doing that, but
I mean, I'd think back about it, but if they can alter memories, I wouldn't fucking remember now, would I?
yes, well, that is the tricky part of it, isn't it?
Yes, it is. A lot have been.
Depending
so
on what
wondrous.
you saw and what was altered, all that I can say is be very, very careful when you go to play with those things. If you were to confront those in real life, It could be very dangerous for you. If you are certain that is not something you remember.
Well, my life isn't exactly what I'm worried about at this moment. But, sort of on that topic, y'all are able to, locate creatures, yes? Through your funky magical means. Correct?
Of course.
Funky magical
Is there
needs
something
are the
you're
same
looking
ones as
for?
yours.
Well, what do you fucking need for it? Because I know I'm being very demanding here, but things are a bit tense, so I don't give much of a shit of how I'm acting. So, if you're capable, I will give you what you need if I can, and you'll fucking find these people for me.
Gosh,
Well, we can certainly
I get it.
try, but I won't be making any confirmations or deals with you. From what I have understood, you've requested to use the staff, and we've given you that liberty. Anything else, we are not obligated to owe you. But we are happy to help.
I beg to differ when it comes to obligation, but I'll take what I can get. So, the fuck do you need? What?
What is it
Come on,
that you
speak,
need?
man.
What do you want us
To
to
find a
locate?
person.
Who?
Two people. One that may be dead. I've been told she's dead. I'm hoping she's not though. And another person who I'm pretty sure is alive.
Well, we're going to need more specifics than that.
Give them
The
the live
Well,
Archmage just
tell
kind
them
of like
everything.
is a little like confused, looking around the room.
Well, yes, we will start with the living one. Major image would still be up. Shift that image of the map into baby child. And then that 5 years old image may not be accurate. Shift it to the child that we've seen and thinks is maybe him child. That is maybe the same person. Maybe. Don't know. And if you need the other person that needing to see, a apprehensive breath before shifting the major image into that of Ostel. A sort of tan, hot, like I believe it's half elven woman, sort of fantasy brown hair, bartender. As well. That's the maybe dead person.
Yes, well, do you bear any genetic relation to these individuals? That tends to help if I can
The child,
relay that your DNA to theirs.
the baby, yes. The maybe grown up child, maybe yes, if that is my child. No.
Well, come on.
If you need my blood, you can have it.
It's
Two things.
more so that that's yes, we will. If we're the young child that you're inquiring about is, in fact, your blood. For the woman, it's tricky. Dealing with the dead is not something that is easily tracked.
That is, if she is dead.
If
I'm
she is
hoping
dead.
against all odds that she isn't. I mean, at the very most, I know very little about spells. I know? Can't you like look at their physical location and like, if it's a dead body, then we know. If it's, I'm sort of grasping at many straws here, and I'm slightly going crazy. If you couldn't tell by my general demeanor. And for the record, even through like most of this, like essentially live mental breakdown, Chara does have like a sort of kind of manic smile on their face, trying to keep up the facade even though it's very clearly failing.
Is Seamus typing? Oh my god.
I'm not giving
Bro
up.
just grabs the staff in the middle of the
Okay.
conversation again.
Yeah, just make sure you wipe off all the puke first before you touch it. Or you
It's
try to use it.
prestidigitation.
Was it just like puke, or was it like concerningly colored puke?
It was definitely concerningly
lost-
colored.
15 health out of 55.
It was concerning. For sure.
Gotcha.
The Archmage will let you know that he's going to do his best here, and he will offer any form of DNA that you're willing to proceed with.
I mean, what kind would you prefer? Hair? My hair's kind of... You can very clearly see what I am. Like, I don't know how...
Just use the
Yeah,
drops
blood
of
pulls out a dagger and just cuts his finger.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, the Archmage kind of, from his belt, he pulls like a bubble and places it underneath your hand there to collect some of the blood in there. And he asks if you would follow him to the workshop where they do not typically these kinds of rituals, but can't hurt in this case. Yeah.
Sure thing.
Travel that way.
All the bonuses we can get, please.
Those of you who would like to follow obviously can, and those of you who are going to throw up on the headmistress's floor again.
Hey, I cleaned it. Elios and I did.
Yeah, but are you about to make another mess? That is the question.
Absolutely, I'm picking up the staff.
Take your guidance and your bardic.
I have a bardic inspiration and a guidance on me this time beforehand.
Let's see
There's
how
another
it goes.
+5 to saves.
And yeah, a higher saves.
If that's what it is.
And a twink with healing.
Well, the first one is a history check.
This is going to go well.
It is.
Let's go, Seamus. Let's go, Shamster. Do the
But
thing.
I'm using both of those.
Damn.
So 27. Listen, above board, what the fuck did my character forget?
Above
lot,
board, I
apparently.
can't tell you that either. I can only tell you after the campaign or when we're in off time.
Okay. But
I can't share all of it until after the campaign is over.
ooh,
for specific reasons that will remain in the dark for now.
So with this, do I get a hint at what I forgot? A piece of memories?
So during this time, Seamus's character just in general has a lot of gray area because there was way too much room of expansion for Seamus. And it had gone on quite a bit that there would not have been enough. You could have built an entire campaign just out of Seamus's backstory, and how much fuckery was involved. But for this, all I'm gonna give you is you're gonna see a picture of Katal, if you remember her. It doesn't have, as far as you know, any relation to what kind of answers you're looking for, but you do in fact know that she has a same tattoo as you. That bit was shared with you.
Oh. Alright. At least I'm not dying on the floor. And I got a hint, maybe.
That's unfortunately all you were able to see. But yes, you're not dying on the floor though, so at least there's that.
Seamus is gonna mage hand the staff over to the headmistress, be like, fucking thing's defective, muttering under his breath as it floats over.
The fucking headmistress at this point is just like, this is, we don't just let people use this thing. I mean, like, there's a reason why supervision was involved, and it wasn't necessarily intended for reasons of thievery or robbery. No, because this thing is actually dangerous, like all the other artifacts that we have in our possession.
Well, maybe you should do routine checks of some kind. Check if it still
Seamus
works properly.
honestly,
Weird.
like, nodding along, not paying attention as he goes to follow where the others went.
Magic always comes at a price, is like the last thing you would hear the headmistress say when you guys exit the office.
And back at
it's just-
Seamus's head, he doesn't give a shit about the damage he took. He just wants his fucking memories back.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
really
Kara's getting the other lesson of just because you have magic readily accessible to you, it doesn't always mean that it does everything that you want it to do.
Ara still ain't like barely listening to that. Just like, Get
The
on with it.
Archmage is furiously like tinkering away and trying to build some kind of contraption to begin his circle. The other professor would be in there as well. Berlioz? Wow, okay.
Any one of us with manners.
I know, I was like, okay, here I was like thinking the headmistress is just gonna be Salty Sanders while you guys leave. She'll crack a little small smile as you thank her, Berlioz.
Hey man, Seamus didn't have a problem with her, just the faulty staff.
Ah, yes, it's the staff's fault. You can't remember your bullshit.
Exactly. What the fuck? It's artifact grade. Why can't it do nothing? No. Listen, the vomit on the floor was also bloody, so like, I don't know. Don't feel sorry for throwing up.
was
when
like-
I coughed my
I
blood.
want to point out that was involuntary, but yes, not necessary nonetheless. Involuntary as it may be, could have been avoided.
Seamus is lost in thought and has somehow decided to follow Pelios, even though Seamus was first out the door.
walked out the front door and promptly forgot what he was doing.
Yeah,
Damn
pretty
it! Now I
much.
can't remember
Polio's
anything.
back out.
What the hell, man?
Polio's
Defective.
back
Yeah.
out. They're like, I'm following this. That's right. Follow Belios.
Yeah.
Yes, you would have seen Chara and the Archmage head toward the workshop. Wow, brain's struggling tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
In
Nah,
game
you're
and out of game. I feel that.
Yeah.
I have to zoom in, sorry. Give me a second. Wee.
My little legs are barely keeping up.
So the Archmage now at this point has a full magic circle made, and he is actively incorporating the bauble of blood here into this contraption that he has confined, and it begins to major illusion images of Estelle and the child. It appears as far as where the location of both of these individuals are. You see he is holding, there's like a map on the table, and his hands are moving toward locations. And at first it looks like intentional, and then you realize that it is not. This is the magic at work that is defining a location for you, and it's at first it's inconsistent. It's going all over the map. It's not making any sense whatsoever. And he looks at you, Chara, and he says, I can't find her. Even if her body is her soul is no longer with us, her body is unable to be found, at least in this plane of existence. I don't understand.
Is there like things that stop this kind of magic from finding stuff?
If they are not here in this material world, I am not quite sure where they would be, and this particular spell is meant for here. That's not to say that she could have possibly crossed over to a different plane but of existence. But that would take immense powerful magic.
It would. I'd imagine so, and Estelle doesn't have that as much magic as a presence held. Not quite in the traditionals. Well, I don't know what actually be more traditional. Anyway, the child then. Let's
Yeah, yes, of course.
focus on something else.
And again, his hands begin searching the map, looking for a location to land on. And you see it. I'm not really sure what that message means, but you see it land on the coast, and you notice right away that's where the fucking X was. And the Archmage at this point is like, does this seem right? Or?
Is it? Oh, so you're saying that the map that showed up in the thing, the X, it's fucking Avenut, about
Avernus's Edge is where the Archmage's hand has rested after the magic compass has wielded its way across the map here.
And that was through using the like DNA blood method mixed in
Yes.
as well.
The blood was placed on the compass to which pointed guided his hand there to that specific location on the map. At this point, the Archmage is like, So the staff was correct. Yes, this is what you were looking for, right?
I suppose so. Technically, in both manners that I've seen this now, blood has shown the way. I mean, it wasn't typical blood in the fucking staff fever dream bullshit, but sort of using the still bloody like finger, yeah, just gonna straight out go to the map and like make a fucking blood cross on it, on his fucking mage's map. As
Fair
hard as a
enough.
dick.
Okay.
Suppose this is where we're going.
How do we get there?
Fucking wonderful question. That's like, you said it was like the
Well-
Sword Coast, right?
So if you
Like-
pull up, technically this is a homebrewed place, so you can't actually find it on the map. But if you are looking at the map of Faerun, it is lower left-hand side. Let's see if I can't.
So like far bottom of Sword Coast.
Did I give you guys a map in here? I don't think so.
We did receive a map
we've had
many,
a
many
couple
moons
maps.
ago.
No, I meant, did I
But
give you
I
a
don't-
map
I don't
here
think-
in?
I don't think you ever gave us a map in like
I think you
lore or
said when it's the
anything.
background.
We've
a
seen
few
that.
times. Like,
Yeah, we've had it either as the background or like just like messages in the chat, but we've never like had it elsewhere than that. We've just sort of been given them as it's been relevant.
God damn, it took my food forever to get here.
Fuck them hoes.
what kind of food you got? Was that the sushi?
Yeah.
Tacos
I
and
ordered that forever
sushi.
ago.
Tacos and sushi.
Damn.
You did, Jesus. Like what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
2
Oh,
hours? God damn. You see that little patch of sand on the left side coast?
Well, I need to open it in
Uh,
browser so I can
Like at the little
zoom in.
fucking knee joint there.
Mhm.
Like, yeah,
Yep, that's where you're
like
headed.
that one patch of sand down on the west side coast. Yeah, that's the Venice's edge.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Seamus would kind of like zone in slightly, be like, thanks for the help with directions. Can anybody here cast teleport on our group? I know it's
Yes.
usually pretty costly when it's a larger group. I do have some items that can help.
Wait, guys, we need to get Felicity. We can't just leave.
Oh shit, we got it.
So
She's
we-
back
Right.
just wandering around
We
in
need to
Zambia by herself.
Yeah, so we need to go back to Sembia, and then we have to go to this place. Wonderful. That's extra stuff on the map. That's like a solid, probably couple hundred miles in between the two locations. And, of course, wherever the fuck we are as well to Zambia. That's...
Well,
Y'all
if we can
wouldn't
get
happen to
to
have some kind of
Felicity,
teleportation service.
if we can
Know
get
what
to
you're
Felicity.
saying.
I think Felicity can help us on some travel, maybe. I can't actually vouch for her. She is a free-willed individual. Ow, my
No,
head.
I-
Sorry, that was...
Are you suggesting, like, she sort of become Wait, is she magically inclined?
Yeah, we could
Or, like-
definitely say that.
Oh!
That's very unspecific.
Yeah,
But
we'll talk
given
about
present
that
company,
later.
that's fair. I'm also being unspecific, so... Sembia.
Neat. Are we TPing back? Oh my god, the music audio files are killing each other.
It's back to Sembia.
Yes,
We're going
and
back to Sembia.
Yeah, sort of just pressuring the fucking mages to send us there.
Seamus did offer to barter for passage if needed.
Well, fortunately for all of you, the Archmage does in fact know where Sembia is.
Wonderful.
Before you portal though, actually, no, you guys can portal first. I don't think it's really super important at the moment, but yes, I don't have a map for you guys for that, so we're gonna boop 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 boop.
Cool.
I like getting teleported.
That was fun.
Does it feel like home yet?
Yeah.
Good,
I think we
because this
clicked
is
our
the
ruby
home
slippers.
screen.
Beautiful.
As you guys make it back, you're teleported in the heart of Sembia, and the streets are bustling once as always. And for some of you who are used to it down here, for most of you at least at this point, you spent enough time here. For the first time in what feels like forever, you feel comfortable. You don't feel pressured to do anything. Okay, well, for one of you, you do a little bit more so than the others, but it feels like there's a massive weight that has been removed from your shoulders. And as you all are continuing back toward where you know at least the tavern that you left Felicity at, Berlioz,
Sorry,
you
sushi.
mouthful of sushi.
I'm just imagining Berlioz found like some like street fucking vendor.
Street vendor
and
with
like-
sushi.
Yeah.
Seafood on
How
a
he got it
stick.
so fast? Just don't even ask.
To be fair,
Yeah.
we are at a port area. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Sushi is a very viable thing that would exist.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Probably better than most other places. It's fresh.
Oh yeah. the meat's
Absolutely.
So fresh.
It's just how did he get it so quick?
Don't worry about it.
It's
Well,
Berlioz,
we were
I
dropped
don't
into like
question
the
it.
middle of Sembia, so I'd imagine we'd be bustling with commerce.
Oh yeah, man. It's going down. It's fucking fantastic. You
Berlioz
guys are happy to
did
be back.
teleport, Snagged it from someone. No.
As you're shoving your gullet full of fresh fish, you have flashes from when you touched the staff earlier.
Oh no.
Now, you didn't hold the staff long enough like Seamus and Chara did to be able to accurately wield the staff into a specific memory. Instead, you just saw images. And because you were the first person to touch it, and there were no clear instructions, at first you didn't question what you saw. Until you heard Chara specifically asking, you only see what you know, right? And with clear definitive answers being yes, you're still confused and baffled because what you saw isn't something that you have seen in person. What you saw was a flash of somewhere with red sand and tall obsidian-like erected buildings. And there was faint sounds of screaming.
Oh.
And a distinct smell of blood, soot, and salt. And that's all that you can remember.
Sure.
And it has been playing on rewind basically for you since being back in Sembia. And as you are trying to catch yourself, when you realize again you're stuck thinking about it. Well, oh, that's perfect for this moment. When you find yourself realizing mid sushi, you start basically choking on the sushi aggressively because you realize you weren't breathing yet again. A similar symptom to using the staff previously. You feel something warm wrap around you. Around your around your shoulders, no less. And at first you're like, sorry, I just saw Carter's message in the chat. I was like, I know that I'm a child and I'll laugh at this, even though I'm just trying to use the right wording. I'm glad somebody else laughed, so I'm not the only one. Yeah, you're like keeled over at this point, like trying to like. You realize you are choking and you're trying to get the fucking sushi stuck out from your throat. Before you realize that there is something around your neck and you're like, now hold on a second, like what the fuck? Until you feel it brush up against your chin.
Oh no.
And there's a sudden moment where you're like almost frozen. Like, do I want to look at it? Like, am I gonna is this a person? Like, are they trying to choke me out? Like, are they trying to take my money? Like, this is a big city. Anything can happen. A lot of sea creatures right there. You freeze up for a moment until you feel some kind of cooing or what's the correct word here? Purring. And it's weird because it's very comforting. And up,
I don't know what this means.
climbing around your shoulders, up onto your head, into your hat, and looking like basically while on your head, looking down at you from above, is the otter. And he chirps in your face and tries to like cheer you up. But he very clearly is just as distraught and scared as you were. Almost like he could see the images that you were seeing before.
Oh, hi. We have a stowaway?
You stole a pet? No.
What?
Seamus, I've never been more proud.
Why would you steal that animal? That's
Yes, some stealing.
also.
I think the words were stowaway. Huh.
It like steals the sushi out of your hand.
You were dying.
Okay,
there
yeah,
for a
that's fair.
moment.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay.
Still actively choking on sushi.
Oh.
I'm good, guys. I'm good.
Eats another piece.
If I can't get it up, I'm forcing it down.
That's my motto. Don't worry.
Oh my god. You say words to live by? Get out of here.
Well, congrats. You have a little guy. Now what?
Oh, we gotta find Felicity. I got distracted by sushi
Right.
and choking on the
Yes.
sushi.
And also, Big Man needs his appendage
Oh,
from Mr.
yeah.
Roboto.
Yes, he does.
Oh. Split the group since we know it's fairly safe here.
I'll go grab
suppose.
Felicity, obviously.
Alright.
Like I said, this is the
Angry
most safe
dog
you
with
guys
you.
have felt in a hot minute.
I don't know. I just really choked on sushi and died.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes.
I don't know if my safe meter's there.
Fair enough.
That's fair. Well, you two and Bara can get Miss Dragon. Blue man, white man, and other white man can all go get the things.
Balo stops you for a second and looks at all of you like, I'm sorry. I was present, but like not present at the whole like we gotta go somewhere thing, and I get it. You got your shit, but if we're not going back out on the sea anytime soon, I don't know that this is really gonna be for me. You know, and looks over at Berlioz like, I respect you, I really do, but I've got shit I have to do. You know, I need to figure out a lot in my own personal life. And I gotta go. You understand. She looks.
I totally get it.
She looks at Uri and says, you.
What?
Tell your father
Father.
that I said thanks for sparing my life.
What do do whenever I see him?
And she looks back at Berlioz and says, listen, I'm not trying to make this personal or about any specific thing. I think we all are at least... Well, I don't hate any of you. But maybe we'll meet again someday. And you can show me that fancy castle of yours or something. No hard feelings, and she'll turn back to the rest of the crew. Not the eyebrow.
I had very limited interaction with you to begin with, so I'm losing.
Well, good luck on your whole like kid thing or whatever.
But I've gotta go.
Yes.
I've got a date
Thanks.
with the ocean. Who are you?
Berlioz is choking on sushi part 2.
On her way out, she'll nudge Seamus and say, "Take care of him, will you?"
That was the plan. Suppose I'm gonna have to build up some muscle if I gotta fill that role too, though.
So just kind of like give you a look, like, yeah, work on that, and start heading off toward the docks. Okay, so Berlioz and crew are going to find Felicity,
Yep.
Jakar, and party will be heading toward the shop
The
with
solstice.
Cybele, yes,
Yeah.
to go reclaim the worked upon arm that Jakar will be the Jakarm
Farm.
Yeah.
to replace the one he
I
lost.
meant to come up with a better name, but I don't think there is one.
Horizon.
That's absolutely fair.
Does this make Cybele an arms dealer?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, in more ways
I
than
think,
one.
no, it makes him an arm dealer. The arms, he's only made one so far. Wait, no, he's kind of done two. He made his arm with his sword in it. He's an arms dealer. He's made multiple arms.
Exactly.
Oh god, yeah.
He's a, and he is working on a gun at the moment, so he'll be all kinds of arms dealers.
I thought that was someone hitting a drum roll.
That was violent.
I dropped me rock. Sorry.
Um,
There's a metal box down there too. That's what it fell on.
Over to Aleos is like, she didn't even take the alcohol with her.
She means
I'll just have to
business,
drink it
damn
in your
it.
name, I guess.
Shit,
Pour one out for the homies.
there's so much in here now.
You guys stole like 3 fucking uh cellars
Yeah, we
full
did.
of fucking
I'm
alcohol.
about to say,
Yeah.
we stole entire racks full inside of a bag of holding.
Of
I
multiple
don't even keep track
places.
Yeah.
because I was
Good,
just
we
like, you
can
know what,
sell
we're
it.
not
All
gonna
it.
run out of
Passive
alcohol.
income.
Yeah.
That's true. You
I don't
could.
think it's passive if we have to do the selling.
That's that's not really how that works.
Alcohol sells itself, baby.
No, it fucking doesn't. Does it ask for money from the people drinking it? No, the bartenders do. The
Literally
fucking
doesn't.
shopkeepers do. It doesn't.
It's like Girl Scout cookies.
I
You
like
find
this,
the right people.
like, I picture this conversation happening as you guys get further apart and you're just shouting back and forth to each other.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Yes, it does.
No,
Are
it
you
fucking doesn't, darling. That isn't how it works.
believe in the process?
Bye.
What fucking process?
Well,
James is definitely like also to Belios. We really need to ask him what the fuck that creepo dude wants from him too. Cause like that might be easier than the wild goose chase.
Yeah, it could be.
So we'll figure that out after we regroup.
That's if he wants to tell us, though.
Fair. Yep.
We'll start with the.
Seamus wants them to now.
Yeah, I
That's
kind of
up
want
to
some
Felicity.
sushi. We'll start with the Chakaran people.
Ah, not mommy.
Unfortunate.
Sorry.
Huh?
I meant to say edamame, but my brain scrambled it.
Your mommy.
Edamame.
I
have
know
an
where you're
edamame
going.
bean.
But
Ed's my
the
mommy.
way you said it made me laugh.
Yeah.
God damn it. Unfortunately, Jakar is not here tonight, so
Yeah.
this is going to be far less fun in the role-playing situation, as I
Yeah.
had
Well,
intended
we
for
can say
it.
that like bro does. We can say that bro doesn't put it on yet or something.
Yeah.
Bro like gets given it or whatever.
Okay. Because I'm sure that he would actually enjoy role-playing that as well.
Yeah.
You know. But is there anything Cybele would like to say, or Kara in this, I guess, instance, since you're technically both there?
Yeah. Could technically roleplay with myself. Not really going to though.
That's fair.
Well, essentially, like, upon the group, re-existing, Cyber would welcome them back, ask them where they've been, get the story probably, and be like, interesting. Anyway, items, the party's been gone for like a day, right? Well, that shit happened really fast.
I think it's been like 3 days, 2 nights total.
Yeah, something like that. 'Cause They went into Estelle's house at like the start of the day, and then teleported, and then I missed a session, so I don't know what really happened then. I don't know if we slept at all, but yeah, like 3 days ish. So like
Yeah, so like
that would've been
2.5
enough time
days.
to
Yeah.
finish off the arm and get started on gun. Probably would like have a visual look of like a sort of longer, like flintlock pistol sort of thing, like some runes and carved, but like not nowhere near done at the moment. Um, I'm still working on it. It's getting there, alright. Um, and
Yeah, man.
of course, Drakam for our big, muscly, draconic fellow. Um, um, if y'all, God, I'm mixing my character dialects. Fucking Cybele doesn't say y'all. If you all are intending to travel once more, I don't see a way for me to finish this and get it back to you. Most of the forging is done.
I can try
I
to dabble
theoretically
with
could
it.
do it on the road. I have...
I can try to dabble with it or find someone who can. No need to worry.
There's only so much dabbling one can do with a half-done thing, and it is also a very... Working on someone else's construction is difficult. I could, if you all are not opposed, I could do it on the road with you.
I do appreciate the offer, but I haven't been able to tell the others because, well, I've had some unfortunate news come back up. I can almost ask my god. I don't think he'll answer, honestly, but, you know, I learned something from Berlioz. But I got a message from my brother talking about how my sister has disappeared and it's caused the family to start falling apart. And this is the only time I've been able to kind of get away. So.
I see.
Yeah, so. I know it's.
I'm so sorry, Nova.
I know it's not very much. Kind of just dropping it on you, but it's more of a situation where I kind of have to go and fix this.
Compared to the last time that you dropped news on us, you're doing it better than before. I highly suggest informing the rest of the party at your earliest convenience and doing it with sincerity. As angry as I was at you the previous time that you had to go, not that I was angry at your circumstances or anything, just the way you went about telling us, I do feel for you, right? I understand nothing of family, but I understand the obligation that you hold.
Yeah. Well, you still have a family. You have Sylvia and you have the rest of us. They're probably they're not connected by blood, but you could probably consider them family. My original pirate crew is my family. So.
I hadn't considered that. I need to rewire some things in my thinking. That I would sort of like look up, because we're like in the basement of the Solstice Estate, sort of look up roughly towards where Sulian either would be in the house at this time or just the bedroom of his, and like think on that. That is... I thank you for your words, Urai. They have given me a lot to think about. But
No worries.
Incomplete as it is, it only requires... it only requires a bit more work. So, someone else working on it shouldn't be much, but elemental capabilities and essentially infinite ammunition is what this would have. So,
That works perfectly.
whenever you get the chance and find another artificer, then hopefully they do it justice. And you'd hand the like half-finished gun over to Urai.
Yeah, kind of just like inspect it, kind of feel how it is in its grip, and kind of aim down. This is nice. I enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Yes, I do not suggest firing it until it is done, though. It might break.
Wasn't expecting
With or
it.
without
So I have this one.
magical bullets. Yes.
Gotta pulls it out from inside of his, like, I guess it'd be kind of his coat. Well, if you do decide to travel with the others, or even if you don't, it's been good meeting you, man. I thank you for
Yes.
helping me.
For what troubles we have had, you are a good person, and I have enjoyed our time with you. My time. Our wrong pronoun. Anyway, I enjoyed my time with you, and I do wish you luck in your family troubles.
Yeah. Family has seemed dysfunctional for quite a while now, hasn't they?
I only got a very limited glimpse, but from what I gathered, you're not incorrect.
There you go. Well, I'll go and see if I can find the others. And we'll kind of see where it goes from there. See you around, Cyril.
Baymax wave. Have good existence.
Yeah, we'll kind of
Best
go
you
up to
can.
the basement. And just go out the front door then.
Well, that was something. Yeah, I didn't quite. I barely knew the guy, but he. Bye. Anyway, yes, I don't. Feel free to just pan away. Nothing more
The
to occur here.
awkward
Awkward
separation of
talking
things
with yourself,
here.
sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
Jakar just blindly receiving arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pan back over to the boys receiving Felicity, who is kind of enter into the inn that you left her at. She made her way back there safely, you know, on her own. She has been taking care of herself. That's good. You go to knock on the door of where you last left her. And she answers the door. And for a moment, you stop and think about it, and you're like, how the fuck have you been, you know, paying to live? Like, have you been paying to live here? Like, are you, what have you, huh? Like, do you have a job? Like, do you even have money? Like, how does any of that work? To which
She's living her best life.
basically just explains, no. And then you go in there and it looks like an illegal operation of some kind in the chemistry department. You're not really sure what is happening. There's baubles of various colors and vials and
I like your collection. Also, I brought you sushi.
what is sushi?
You're gonna love it. Just here. Please answer the sushi.
Oh, it's small. Does it always look like this?
Yeah, I don't know why they make it so small, but it's still very delicious.
No, they can be taken in one bite. Usually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right, right.
Usually you have many of them and not just like a few.
So did you just hand her like one little part of a roll?
oh no, it definitely no. He ended like he got her a
Like
little
the
tray.
little, like her own little like plastic cover tray.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry for this, by the way. What comes next? I'm blaming you because you did this, and you know that this is the problem that she has. The only other person to know this is Balo, who was previously departed. Oh god, I'm so sorry, Seamus. So you see her open the container and look inside. She gives a little sniff and very confused. She looks very intrigued. And you're not really sure if you can like read on her face that she wants to either dissect it or inhale it. And before you can even ask or really contemplate the question, Seamus, she goes feral on this fucking sushi roll. I mean, like, there's bits flying everywhere. Like, you would have thought it was a fucking dog who hadn't eaten in like 6 days.
Seamus definitely like skips backwards. Damn, you're like, nope, out of range of that.
And
Oh,
once
that's
it's
not
gone,
water.
Food
Okay.
mess today, and it was my own. Thank you. That's enough.
once it's gone, it is gone quick. And she goes back to her pleasant, loving self. And you see her casually lick her lips and wipe her face away. And she hands back the container to Berlioz. You're right. It is delicious.
You see?
Seamus definitely looks at Belios and is like, huh.
We sure she
Okay.
was even able to taste it?
Yeah, I got faith.
I got
Before I
faith.
question this, Seamus is like, whatever. Fuck it.
Like
One of our
so.
party members had an obsession with eel, the other eats if they're a feral animal. Okay.
We may need help, and of course, you're a free-willed individual, and you can decide to do whatever you want.
Yes, of
But-
course. You've helped me realize that. When you open the
kind of-
cage to my fucking captors.
We could really use travel assistance to Avernus's Edge.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been there, but I can fly. As long as you can
Yeah,
show me
well-
the way, I'm sure. I
Yeah,
love
I'm sure
traveling with you
someone-
guys. You guys just make me feel like I'm a part of a group.
Above
Because
board,
you
do we get to
are.
ride a dragon?
You're going to get to ride a fucking dragon.
Yes.
Let's
Wow.
fucking go, gamers.
Let's go!
And here we thought Berlioz was silly for making a friend with a dragon.
Well, it was kind of
I
silly
think
at
Belios
first.
is silly, full stop.
Oh,
What do
okay.
you mean?
Yeah, that's fair. Above board, even CK didn't know you're going to try and befriend the dragon.
I knew there was going to be an attempt by this individual.
I figured someone would try. I didn't think A, it would be Berlioz, and B, be successful. So, good job. I think it's the right thing to say.
Huh?
We've got a friend
Felicity
dragon.
will, however, look at you like, are you sure that we shouldn't at least talk to that one elven lady? She seemed like she really wanted us to be around when, you know, her secret mission was happening.
Well, I mean, we'll come back, and she's got the other stone. So whenever she needs us, she can just give us a call, and we'll come back.
Okay, if you say so. I'm not really sure, or keen, I guess, as you say, on the whole trusting people kind of a thing. So, yeah, but I trust you for some reason, Berlioz.
I appreciate that.
So when do we
Yeah,
leave?
this. I think we need to go and find the rest of the group, and maybe get you somewhere, maybe with less eyes around. Unless you
Oh,
feel
of
comfortable
course.
changing in front of other people.
It's not so much I'm uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure that I make other people uncomfortable. At least that's what I've been told.
That's what I've been told too. So let's let's
For what it's
go.
worth, I think it looked badass. But
I
probably
appreciate
still
that,
smart
and I
to
take
stay
that as a
away from
compliment, even though I'm not really sure what that means.
people. I guess when they walk and talk, Seamus is definitely explaining.
What badass means.
Yes.
As you guys are exiting the tavern, well, first of all, you would only see Felicity grab her satchel. That's literally it. Nothing else is acquired from the room, including but not limited to the massive chemistry set she's got going. And as you all are
Scoop that into the bag of holding.
as you all are leaving, you hear the innkeeper look over as you all are about to hit the door. Hey, you there! And you kind of notice that he's looking at Felicity like, you better be paying for your room this time. You can't be just freeloading here. I've got paying customers. Felicity just kind of like goes white, like, was I supposed to be paying for that?
Oh, okay.
I was unaware. I am so sorry.
No, it's okay. We're good. It's okay. Brilliant. Brilliant. Will go pay the tab.
You didn't realize you were talking about yourself in the third person. I thought you were just volunteering Seamus to go pay for your fucking bullshit.
No. I got
No.
this.
And then I was like
Polio
feeling
shows her the
Seamus
money,
just
okay?
wow.
Maybe a little third person talking. My brain's still a little fried. But it's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will choose to use this transportation for you at no cost to you. As an IOU.
I appreciate it. Yeah, he'll go and settle that.
Okay, cool. That's at least a crisis averted for now. You all are happily skipping off toward Sulian's place to find Chara and Cybele and Jakar spinning still like a microwave. Including but not limited to my microwave in real life that is broken, and when you open the door to it, it keeps spinning, and I don't really know why.
I mean, it's better than the one at my job.
Yeah, I did find out that if you're quick enough to put something in it and or take it out when it's done, it does still work. It just don't stop. Unless the door is off and you didn't click any buttons. But if you open the door, yes, it just starts spinning, and I don't have an answer for that. There's a new thing that's just started today. I have to figure out how to fix it. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. That'd be great. Or hopefully nobody leaves the fucking door to the microwave open and it just keeps running and then it blows up.
I don't think it would really blow up per se. It would just be scattering microwave rays like all over the place.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be good.
No.
Because that's like lots of heat.
Yeah. I don't have
might start a
confirmation
fire in
yet
my-
that it is running,
It's just spinning.
but it might just be spinning. I'm too afraid to leave it on for longer than a second to really find
Oh yeah,
out.
that's completely fair.
So yeah, you guys are able to meet up. Uri is deafened and muted, so he would not know about this situation. But this would be about when he would announce that he's going
I
to
think
be
he said that
inquiring about home.
yeah, I think he said, hold on.
Yeah, bro talking to his mother.
The cat is going crazy.
It's the cat that's in Drakar's brain at all times.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, while we wait for Uri to return, Cybele can at least make his new announcement.
Oh yes. Hello. I would like to join. I love the forge, but things are boring. Adventure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank God. Someone that I can actually fix and make stuff again. I'll be honest with you, I'm not good at that.
They keep making me
Yes,
do
that
it
is
just because I talked to you for
completely
5 seconds.
I
I liked learning it because it had to do with magic. Turns out I was more interested in the magic than the creation process.
mm, it is not for everyone, but it would be good. I can teach you if you'd like, or if you'd
Don't mind
prefer to
learning
focus on
more.
other versions of magic.
I might be deep diving into. Reaches in and pulls out many books. Hi,
I
pick
see.
these up at the other
I
place.
can-
Yeah.
Even if
well,
you are
technically,
focusing your
Polio's not
studies
on these.
elsewhere, I can still coach you in what you know and develop your understanding of your current skill set instead of adding more on to your art artificer
Skills.
words. I can help. Skills, yes. I have been in this basement for like until you guys arrived. I have been here for like 3 weeks. Just I didn't leave until you all came here.
Oh,
I had people go and get the things I needed. I hadn't
Sounds-
seen the sun.
Oh,
awesome.
Cybele.
It was both good and bad. I got a lot done. I did make like the axe. Did I show you? I can't remember. I don't think I did because neither of you were here. I made a cool axe. But I think I might use myself. There's
Okay,
a
yeah.
whip as well. It's cool. Still need to work out some kinks, but it is pretty much complete. I can finish it on the road. And I
God,
obviously
you're
made
aggressive with it.
good calm.
The welcome back is in caps.
Sorry, I didn't realize my caps was on.
Rose is just
Aggressive
really
welcome
excited
back.
right now.
I'm just so jived.
We get to ride a dragon.
Yeah,
All the excitement.
I mean, Urai has returned, but bro is still dead.
Oh,
Deafened and muted. Buddy,
Yeah.
are you actually alive?
Cybele, this is Felicity. Felicity, this is Cybele.
Oh, hello.
Ah,
Oh, this is the
You're
most
metal.
interesting meeting ever. Popcorn.
yes, I am.
Is there a tiny man controlling you?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't think so. Very interesting. Would you mind if I ever did some tests on you?
Depends on the test.
Well, it'd be very hard to work some chemistry in as you don't have biology to work with, but you have to be moving and capable of something. So I will figure that out at a later date if you allow it.
And I mean, I suppose so. I do have liquids. I have a sort of pseudo blood, sort of oil thing, but I'm also very electric and sort of like tenses him hand and like zippy zaps.
Was that a taser?
I mean, his hand literally is a taser.
Yeah, like you have seen bro tase people before. He has shocking hands.
Felicity would just be like, "What? You are, in fact, working somehow. Are you powered by magical abilities?"
I believe so. I can't exactly open myself up to check, but I do believe I am working through some kind of magic, yes. And I
Incredible.
do sort of channel that into my creations.
Felicity just kind of like turns to look at Berlioz like, "I can't wait to pull apart the robot."
Oh,
Please
no,
don't.
let's not do that.
Maybe not.
Yeah, Scythe would come up and be like, no, grr, no hurt.
Oh wow, you have a small companion.
Yes.
Oh yeah, about
to think of
Small,
it,
but
this
it's
is
still
actually
like a
technically-
medium-sized dog. It's a big dog.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I think this is actually the second time we're technically meeting because we met on the beach episode.
Yes.
But now
Yeah.
you're
'Cause I'm pretty
formally
sure
meeting
Felicity
because you're
was there.
traveling
But yeah, we're
together.
formally meeting.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of
Yes, but
small friends,
it will be fun to travel again. Yes.
well, I'm assuming that's where our otter friend is under the hat.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where he went. Where'd it go?
Right, you have a little guy.
He like pops out from
He's a
your
little guy.
he pops out from your hat and like slinks down in your around your shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh my. You have a tiny magical creature. Cool.
It's not. I didn't put it in the hat. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Which
It
makes
closes
sound
its
more
eyes.
incriminating.
The otter closes its eyes and you see it focusing on something, and Cybele, you're able to see an image in your brain noggin head,
Whoa.
and it's not something unusual or anything, but it is unusual, I guess, for you because it is a heart in the form. It's not an anatomical heart.
Is dog fucking brain blasting a heart emoji?
Yes, he is. To like probably the only person that doesn't understand what that means.
If anything, Cybele would be the only one to understand the concept of emoticons.
Yeah, that's fair.
You just get the traditional old school. Oh no, Discord.
Oh yeah, the fucking less than 3, yeah.
Oh my god, you're yelling got me scared. I thought we were under
I'm sorry.
attack.
We were.
Yeah, I big love-hate relationship with the auto fucking emoji translate shit. But yeah. That it would appear you have a very kind little fella there.
Yeah, he's pretty
Nice to
neat.
meet
I
you,
think
little
I was dying, and he helped me out.
Oh, wonderful. So he's a life-saving magical author. That's
That's where I'm gonna put it.
impressive.
I guess you need a name. I need to. Anyways, I have Felicity here. Felicity's gonna help us get to Avernus's Mm,
Avernus's Edge, darling.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
yes. Cyberwood. How is she magically inclined?
Mm,
Boy,
good luck
howdy,
with
is
that one.
she? Why? I
You know
hate
what
that
sucks
bitch.
is we went to that Roy Rogers.
Yeah,
What
I'm gonna,
the fuck?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that.
Fortunately, it was before the
God.
Naked Man, but yes.
Word is spreading.
All right,
Damn.
Felicity, or actually, we need to maybe go into less. Uh, it's not very crowded over here, but I think for the sheer fact of
Hey,
not fucking scaring the shit out of everyone, we should go somewhere a little bit more not in
I
the
mean,
open.
we are at the Solstice Estate. It is at least in Echo's mind, like a bit secluded. I don't know how much
Believe it or
abode
not,
lore.
it is relatively secluded here. Um,
Mm,
Now, a specific Sulian would be 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, jazzed to see this happen. Now, their parents, on the other
Yeah,
hand,
that's.
yeah.
no. If they saw that, we might be starting something we didn't mean to. One of them might have a heart attack.
Yeah, let's. I know Cillian would probably be over the moon, but their parents and everyone else that works inside, maybe not as much. So,
The theoretical size of whatever is about to happen is bringing me a concern.
oh, it's great.
What
It's gonna
is
be
happening?
great. I'll let
I
her show you because it's her choice to make those decisions. I'm not outing anyone because it's wrong.
I see. Well,
Oh,
if
I'm a
it's
dragon.
to
Is that what you
lead-
mean me to tell them?
Oh yeah, but waves hands over.
She's just like,
yeah.
Felicity's just full on, like, hands folded, eyes blinking, big grin.
there would be like visible in like the purple light of Cybel's eyes, the like buffering symbol, the like swirling
Yeah. Huh?
for a moment. Oh, I have seen. Sulian has told me of dragons being able to disguise themselves in human form, so this is not completely unexpected. It is pretty unexpected though. Huh. I think I understand now.
Yeah, so not in the visible eye shot of a window where someone may or may not freak the fuck out.
So, probably outside of town would probably be best.
Yeah. Oh, and someone has to direct her to it. Whoever has the map.
You're right. We're just kind of pull out the giant ass war map out of his fucking. Oh no, that's Seamus. Never mind.
Oh fuck, you're still
Whoopsie.
here.
I
Welcome
am.
back.
He came out of the bushes.
Bro just returned. Big emotional talk and just shows back up.
You said I had to fucking go and talk to the others, so I did.
Yeah.
It took me a while to find them.
Yeah. By the time you found them, they were like walking back. They were walking into the Solstice Estate.
right,
wait,
so
what's happening?
I would love to join you guys, but I have other things I gotta do. I got a note from Kontar not too long ago talking that Erica and the family has kind of disappeared. And no one's doing very well, so I have to go and do that. As I said, I'd come and help Kontar, even though he's a piece of shit, but you know.
Your
oh
family
shit, so
has
you're
a weird
leaving.
habit of disappearing and falling apart.
Yeah, that usually happens when I'm not around. Honestly, I don't know. Interesting. How that
Correlation
works.
or causation?
Either or. I know that was fucking God speaking, but you know.
Yeah. This
So you're
casually
actually
breaks the fourth
fucking
wall.
leaving.
For real this time.
Wait, hold on. Does this mean we're losing both our pirates in the same day?
Yeah.
Huh.
Probably gonna have to watch my ass now, though. So I got your people on me, Seamus. But do me a favor. You kind of take,
Well,
I'll kind of just take my axe and just kind of drop it in like your fucking arms.
Come on.
Seamus would
Isn't this
probably
the axe from the fucking dwarven automaton?
Yeah.
the really big axe.
Yeah.
That is the
Heavy
axe.
ass, like brass.
No,
axe.
Seamus with a
that is
9
just
strength.
no. You got it. That's just the actual fucking arm. That's just how I've always thought of it. It's just a fucking arm that's been crushed down to a fucking an axe. But I'll kind of just say, just give this to Jakar, just in case.
Just give it to him. He's right there.
Jakar does not seem to be doing well right now. Just fucking side glances.
Spinning
He's
in place
microwaving.
He's like actually physically spinning now.
And
Yeah,
What
so
okay.
did-
But wait, he's the arms dealer.
right?
You said to spin it on, so I'm spinning it on, right? That's what you said.
Okay. Then I'll make sure to give it to him. Try not to fucking die, yeah?
I'll send letters. As long as they go through.
I don't know,
We'll
that
see.
letter
Just
system seems
generally-
to be pretty
Yeah, don't.
consistent.
Yeah. That's always
Yeah.
got through pretty well, weird.
I mean, yeah, letters keep finding you, so hopefully they'll find us.
Yeah,
Good
so
luck with your family troubles.
yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Eri, tell your brother I would've.
I'll
God
you
damn
you
it.
still
Right.
can.
Same thing,
I-
but for like
I'm-
every family member.
I'm pretty sure that it would be better than everything he's going through. So if you want to stop on by,
Ah,
don't know, I-
ah.
That was a
exactly.
different part of time in my life. I've had a different shit to worry about now. But just let him know.
I just won't know that you do that yourself.
I
But
love
if
the
you're-
thought of just fucking returning home, going up to his brother. Polio said wood. Huh?
Yeah.
I'd probably slap him with the
Now
fish
I
first, though.
kind of want to meet his brother. Like, I'm curious, but another time. We have shit to do.
Drop on by. Well, the
We're gonna
grandeur
keep
of the
your head
state will
low
be
at least
behind
until
you.
you're back with your family. You'll probably be safer there. Weirdly enough.
Hopefully. But
I mean, compared to like everyone else's involvement, you've just sort of been a person who, at least as far as I'm aware, just sort of been there for the things, so they shouldn't immediately try and kill you. Hopefully.
Well, and status
Hmm.
gives you a certain level of protection.
mm,
Plus, chances are we're going to be going in fucking with them elsewhere, so they might be distracted. Hopefully.
Don't remind
Yeah.
me.
Well, if you guys need anything, call in the Grandeur, just say we'll come. If the Silver Eyes are still out there as well, you could probably call on them. I don't know how ballsy you ought to do that, though. But,
Yeah, you kind of left
Sometimes
them in a
down,
tough
help.
spot last time.
up there, no such
I have
thing.
no clue who those are, so I have no quarrel.
Shudders thinking of the Demi-Lich.
I see.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not great with goodbyes, as last time it didn't go too well. So I guess see you again. Not a goodbye. Nothing like that. Just see you guys next time.
Pretty sure it's a
Different
goodbye
next
for
time.
me, but you keep dreaming of something.
We'll write when we can.
Yeah.
Safe
And with
travels.
Eli would kind of just turn around and probably go find a ship to fucking stow away on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's still
and in
flat
character.
broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Seamus
There he
would offer
goes.
gold, but Seamus is also flat broke. So,
Yeah. We do not have money.
No.
does.
Well,
Doodle.
Toodles.
Au revoir. Avida Zen.
have a
You know, I
wonderful
almost
time.
hugged him, guys.
Oh.
Oh, ew.
Oh my, that's maybe taking it a step too far.
That's why I said almost.
Yes. Immediately talking shit behind his back. Like,
He's literally like 10 feet away.
I was like, ugh.
Bro's like not even left the frame yet. And he's
Or
he's
like
literally
20
just
steps
turned
away.
around.
Yeah, just 20
least-
steps away. Man, fuck you guys.
Come on, man.
Take like at
Come
least
on,
one
man.
prestidigitations before a hug happened.
I can still hear you.
Pretty sure he washed in the pickled eel juice.
Yeah, washed in it.
The what now? What?
Yeah, good luck explaining that
I
one.
don't think I've,
Don't
I don't think I've
question
ever
it.
heard of. What the fuck is pickled eel? Like, ugh.
It's what it sounds like.
It's
He liked
rancid.
it for
It
some
smells
reason.
terrible.
Charming. I do not have olfactory nerves, yet it stung my nose that I do not have.
That should tell you
Alright.
everything you should need to know.
Even the robot can smell. Could smell. Oh fuck. Anyway,
Dragon Riders,
just
let's
leave?
go!
right. I do want to quickly say goodbye to Sulian, but then we can leave.
Heard.
Tell him I said goodbye too.
I will.
Yay.
Insert clanking noises as Bro goes upstairs. Says goodbye to the mans.
Oh,
If the Hmm?
you could invite them along and say goodbye as we go on the dragon. Let them see a dragon fly away at least.
Oh yeah, that would definitely be something Cyber would suggest, because apparently a dragon.
Yay. Dargan.
Dragon.
Dragon.
What a sight to
I'm
be
really
seen
good
as
at
well.
making friends.
Because you guys would have to
Yeah.
travel like to the outskirts of town there and a secluded area where Felicity's. Honestly, at first it's a little unsightly. As her body slowly stretches and grows inwardly first, before very large, aggressive wings sprout from her back as her limbs begin to extend and, well, her neck. We don't have to talk about that because that's probably a horror nightmare situation visually. But yes, before you, a magnificent adult copper dragon. That's right, she's not a baby. She's fully grown. Could be horrifying for some people, but majestic as ever. Just don't let her burp near anyone.
Seamus
Yes.
is definitely running
Yes.
up and inspecting our cool friend.
Her
I
head
don't know how
leans
we
down
changed
towards you and
everything.
just like heavily breathes through the nose and like it's so simple for her, but like it damn near knocks over Seamus.
It's
Is
blown
that what I
away.
look like when I change? Ew.
Yes. Absolutely. I don't know how we're the same race, and you change so differently from us.
Being raised
Yeah,
differently apparently has a effect on that.
Yes, different raise, different usage, different body. I guess I don't fucking know, but the heavens, that's a fucking. You know, I've heard of dragons. They're fucking massive. Oh,
Tapping the scales.
Seamus, you're still.
I
That's still her body. You're just touching her.
Tucking the wings.
I'm actually curious.
Yeah.
Cybele is just sort of like inspecting her and like, Cybele's brain is just thinking of all the ways that like, not in like a fucking serial killer way, but different ways that like a dragon's body parts could be used to make shit.
It's okay. That's what she was doing to you too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's not that weird, right? It could be way
Like,
more
yeah.
offensive if she didn't already say that about you.
Reciprocal
Okay.
weird staring at each other's weird bodies. Love
Right.
it.
Meanwhile, Seamus is
Yeah,
damn
I was just sort of muttering to himself of like, yes, I was just muttering to himself like, I wonder what I could do with the scales.
Meanwhile, she wants
All
to
that
pull
shit.
you apart to figure out how the magic makes you freely walk and talk and
Sure.
think.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. 'Cause I was
after
very much
Seamus's thorough inspection of Durgan, she will kneel down and tip her wing so you guys can climb aboard.
Yeah.
Basically.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Dragon riding time in the non-bardic way.
God damn it.
I mean, you could.
about to say, we have
I
two
know.
bards.
We're- Not when we're all aboard.
Yeah.
Come on.
Seamus is definitely
I
skittering as
mean-
close to her head as he can get. So he's gonna be
Yeah.
chatting the entire time.
It's fun because now it's
this shit
brain
cool?
call. It's the Skype call.
Oh, we love a Skype
Yeah.
call.
We love the Skype calls.
Mm.
She keeps her Skype call open for you guys.
I think the person that is directing should be. Well, no. Well, yes, maybe.
I mean,
Person that's giving
The-
direction should be the one closest to the head. No offense,
I'm pretty
Seamus.
sure the Shampster has the maps. So
Do you have the map?
I mean,
The Skype call is
I don't know
open
if
to
I got-
all of you,
No, 'cause-
so it's okay if only one of you
Yeah.
guys is sharing information. She'll hear it all from
Chara
you
has
guys.
the map that has the location.
I-
Seamus has multiple
I-
maps of the areas.
I'm pretty sure it's just question. Was the map that Kara saw in the fucking like a full map of Faerun, or was it just like
It was a full map of Faerun, so you would have been able to see
Yeah.
like where the
map.
general location is, but you wouldn't be able to
Yeah, so,
decipher
yeah,
navigate
heading
Avernus.
pretty pretty far southwest.
Yeah. And Seamus literally has a little map holding case, like tied to the bag of holding because it gets used semi-often.
Yeah, if I'm remembering with some.
My Discord deck?
I'll let you know now. Seamus will be like climbing on Chara partially too. He wants to be
who
near the
partially?
front of the ride.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, carling on for dear life, and Cyber would. Oh wait, no. Where the fuck would Cyber would be holding Scythe?
Which is Cybele should be in center mass on the dragon.
Yeah.
Because if Bro tips over,
Yeah.
nobody other than maybe Drakkar is going to be able to catch that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Broleos
Yeah.
could probably
Right,
hit him with a
right.
fucking Featherfall, but that's about
Yeah.
no catching.
Yeah.
Yeah, Berlioz is sitting, I think, center, because that feels like the safest place to be. He's not sure
Yeah, that's
about
fair.
this. It was a good
Yeah.
suggestion in theory. Playing it out, he's like, I'm biting off a little bit more than I actually thought I'd chew.
Seamus is positively gleeful. This is the kind of adventure he wanted, like, set out to experience. He's loving this.
I mean,
He's living
how
his best life.
often would you be able to get a chance to ride on the back of a dragon?
Exactly.
Yeah, so you guys get to taking off is probably terrifying, but once you're in the air, it's hard to be upset when you're flying through the sky. You're seeing sights, and some things look familiar, some things don't look familiar. But all the same, it's a rather pleasant ride. Good news, not a whole lot of like bad weather to deal with, truthfully. Knowing in advance that there was no rain coming in the next few days. So travel has been relatively decent. And the closer you guys get, though, the more, Chara, you have an uneasy feeling.
Oh.
And you're not quite sure if it's equated to what you might find here in this area, if this area has anything in it, or what you might find in terms of its relation. Is it this mysterious stranger? Is it possibly your daughter? Is it worse than either of those? Is it Maceris? You're not sure. Or is it worse than Maceris? Is it that strange top hat man with goat legs?
Yeah.
Mulder. Fantastic guy, by the way. Depending on who
Totally
you
not
ask.
biased at all.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's pretty cool.
He got style. I'll give him that much.
Does he?
He got
Does
Riz.
he? Yeah.
So So you arrive. As you guys are flying in, a little bit lower here, you notice the main peculiar thing is the sands here are not normal sand. This is more of like a burnt orange sand. And landing, of course, Felicity invading your brains. Is this the right place? Is this where you wanted to be?
I think, according to the map, yes. Echo, wasn't expecting us to get here instantly, so I'm a bit stunned, but I maybe sort of pointed to a spot on the map, and this is roughly that spot. So here we are. I have no fucking clue where to go from here. Well, does anyone have
suppose we-
ideas?
Start that next time when we have Jakar back. He can do survival
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can. We
think-
for sure.
Yeah, I think it would be a good spot to start.
Awesome. Okay.
So we can have Mr. Dragon.
I would definitely prefer, everybody be who is left, anyways, be present for the finishing out here. It did not need to be done in one session. But yeah, and as far, which this is a perfectly good place to stop here for tonight. As far as my announcement and everything going forward, still some more unanswered questions from for a couple of things, not to any specific people. And I want to flesh out, get some opinions on, and I'll be further to explain how the rest of the campaign will go. The main thing that I want you guys to think about is if you would prefer to have another person join. Again, I strongly recommend that you have a minimum of 5 people for the end of this, but I'm not going to force you guys to do anything you don't want to do. So if you don't want to, if you think that you're good the way that you guys are, that's totally fine. As far as updating and reevaluating some of your guys' character sheets, I'm not changing anybody's character sheet. If anything, we'll just be tweaking them slightly in terms of adding a level, including but not limited to right now. After this session, you guys may level up.
Let's go.
But yeah, it fully depends on where we've got everybody and how much time we've got left. You guys are, after today's level up, you guys will be at level 10, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Cyber won't be, but yeah.
Yeah, you and I are working on that together on what we're gonna
Yeah.
do specifically for that. To which we will make sense of. Okay. So yeah, I haven't fully decided how many levels I'm going to reevaluate us before continuing. After everything I'm talking about, by the way, is always gonna be in reference to after Kara's arc ends, because that is just kind of how it has been formatted in my brain. Compartmentalized into subsidizing the last 2 story arcs with the last like with the wrap up, it's kind of all like mixed into one. So first half of Jakar's arc is a little different than obviously the rest of it, but the second half it does matter. And with that being said, technically everybody's character stories, their story arcs are all a part of the main story, and so there's not any one person that's story that doesn't matter. Everybody's matters. There's a crucial important part throughout each and every single one of them, that is a canonical thing that had to have happened for us to get to the end. So whether you're there and a part of the end battle or you're not, because a lot of us actually aren't here anymore, there was still a very important canonical moment that has happened in the campaign at some point in time that will make sense at the end. And honestly, if you're not going to be there, hopefully I would like to think that some people would tune in to watch, because it is pretty crazy. So I'll give you guys more information on that when I get more information from you guys on what you guys want to do, in terms of changing a few things, adding a few things. But hopefully we don't take away any more things.
Hello? Oh, there we go, my microphone. I just did a happy yippee.
Yippee!
Okay.
Yippee!
Yeah, sounds all good.
Yippee, 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 yippee.
Yeah.
Alright.
I did have above board, or maybe even in character question. Does the sands look familiar to my lovely trip that I had?
Mm.
Oh, great.
Just answering with a laugh. As soon as you said that the sands were more burnt, I was like, oh no, this is Berlioz's vision. Oh no.
I don't know what that means for me, guys.
We're gonna travel further in and we're gonna see big ol' erect obelisks
Listen,
of obsidian.
Not the erect
I don't know what's going on
obelisk.
at all, man. My only hint for my bullshit was this bitch's face. And
Yeah.
that's it.
You guys are besties.
Picture
in
of
past
her.
life.
Yeah, but the last time you saw her, you were under leagues of water, so I'm pretty sure you might be safe. Yeah, no problem, brother.
Oh,
You
wait,
have a good one.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Goodbye, goodbye, good night,
Have
goodbye.
good existence.
Night,
Do you
bye,
want to
bye,
see
good night.
a back ride?